after party.
Yo, you know what it is. We at the after party. Shit. You know that guy is.
Feel me? Man.
Let him know, Mike, where we at.
Fire it up, fire it up. It's the after party. DJ Mike and friends. DJ Mike's after party. We got Mace the Tablets in the house, as always, making sure this ship steers and goes forward.
You know.
Yours truly, DJ Mike. Southside Hayward on mine. We got two brothers in here with us tonight. We got J Pope.
What's up? What's
We
up?
got Al Nasty. Now, I just met Al Nasty tonight, right? We already vibing. I'm feeling this cat. And his set was dope. He had a real dope set, man. Real dope set. And he came in and you basically told me you haven't used turntables in months. And you did your thing. So, how'd you
Most
feel about
definitely
your set
on that.
and everything?
I mean, yeah, I was like, you sure this guy's not lying, huh? You sure this guy's not bullshitting us? He over there say, I ain't touched turn it up.
Yeah. No, I ain't touched turntables
I ain't touched
in months.
turntables in a minute, man.
He over here and tears it down.
I don't know. It's the honest truth. I really haven't been on them since about October, November. So for me to really get back on them, it took me a second, of course, as y'all seen. But I was just trying to really get back to the roots and just play some more Bay Area records and some soul records. You know what I'm saying, and really try to spread the vibe music-wise and stuff. And I just want to tell y'all I appreciate the opportunity.
And I peeped at your selections.
I was like, hell yeah,
I
that
peeped
shit was
your
dope. Yeah,
selections. I
of
did.
course. I was like,
Yeah, but
We were in the back.
All
I
the-
heard you playing something from Mac Dre. I forget what it was. And I
he was
like,
playing
shit,
classics.
Oh shit! It reeled me right back in the room. I was back listening to you in the room again.
Yeah, I just really tried to play from the heart.
yeah.
And,
Nah, you're definitely playing some dope.
Give us a little background. How long you been DJing, brother?
Man, I've been DJing for a long time, man, since about like 2004, 2005. Right here with my young brother J Pope.
J Pope in the house as well, ladies and gentlemen.
He really put me up on the game. He put me up on the turntables. And he really challenged me and really showed me the way of turntablism and also mixing too as well.
Yeah.
Gave me
It's important because to me, you got to be all the way around.
Yeah,
You should strive to be all the way around. You know what I mean?
and he really showed me a lot of history and put me up on the right path. Showed me the right things through history of DJing and the culture of it and turntablism and all of that. And and also him being a real pioneer for me. Really just educating me, you know what I'm saying, showing me about the culture, about the right way to do it, about, you know what I'm saying, about a lot of things, about a lot of practice, and it put me through a lot of hard work, work ethic, and that's just where I just took it from there on.
That's where you soak the game up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got it. You know what I mean? Definitely. Yeah.
Dope. Well, there was a lot of your set definitely had a lot of variety. There was a lot of old soul and funk. There was some hyphy and a little bit of everything in between. What are your real influences? Because I heard some stuff. In fact, I think you finished your set off with Sky, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, right here, this brother.
You know, I really got into DJing off my mother, so that I would play all of her records, and that's where she had a lot of soul. You know how it evolves. So my mom and my father had really had a lot of soul records, so those were the records I was really playing first.
Yeah.
And then I started to really like more like funk and soul records, like Daz Band, Prince. You know, a lot of those more, a lot of those more like up tempo records. So I always try to incorporate that. And then you know, I'm a Bay Area baby, so
big shout out to the Bay Area, man. Big shout out. Big shout out.
I'm a Bay Area baby, man. I was born in Oakland in the '80s. I gotta pump all that stuff out there, as well as the hyphy era too.
And today is such a badge of honor to be like, I'm still fucking here. I'm still here in the Bay because it is just getting so expensive, and they're trying to price all us real ones out. You know what I mean?
It's getting real thin, but also like with everything going on, I think there is a big opportunity.
I do too. I do too.
And unfortunately, everything that's going on right now with the COVID-19, but I think there's also a big opportunity in the Bay Area for a lot of people to stay here.
Because that's how I am. Like, I'm just taking advantage of every opportunity. I mean,
Word.
You gotta think almost backwards right now. Like, it's weird. Like, you know, you just gotta think outside the box.
Right. I can't lie. I mean, the whole thing has had a lot of positives for me.
Yeah. Definitely. It's
without
had a lot of
getting too
negatives
deep,
too.
right? With getting too deep, what Mace knows, I'm also going through a custody battle. So I'm going through a custody battle and COVID-19, and it's extra nasty. Wow. But as a whole, man, it's been a lot of come-ups, even for me. You know what I'm saying? We're right here. We got places to film these shows and do these shows, and that's why we're trying to share with everybody because we made some come-ups in the middle of it, and we're trying to get back. So,
definitely.
Al Nasty, you said you ain't used turntables in months, right? First of all, how'd you like using those turntables, Grandmasters?
Oh yeah.
The Grandmasters, the S9s, the order phones, everything was real nice and silky.
Nice.
I mean,
what kind of equipment? So let's break it down. What kind of equipment do you use right now?
Right now I'm on a Pioneer SX3, a controller. And that's pretty much what I'm using right now. But I also do have turntables and other equipment. But to really get back on some nice, really equipment just like that, just on the really like, on the fly hour tip, it was beautiful.
Nice.
Because it was really nice and fluid, and everything flowed out of
sound good. I'm telling you, was jamming
good
out in the hallway. Like,
and I'm like, man, you really hadn't touched turntables in
months.
Time.
No, I'm serious. All my stuff is up in storage.
Yeah. Right on.
We all been there.
You been there.
Been there.
Man.
You gotta stay.
Been there, done that.
You gotta take a step down.
Start going down that one.
To take a step up. So.
Yep.
That's just what it is right now. You know, I'm so grateful to have my stuff and.
How can people find you? How can they get a hold of you?
They can hit me on at DJ Al Nasty on Twitter, Instagram, and also at the Bay Area DJ Coalition on Instagram.
Nice.
So
what is the Bay Area DJ Coalition?
So the Bay Area DJ Coalition is a nonprofit organization which I started, which we are trying to incorporate to teach people how to DJ.
Nice.
At no cost.
Wow.
In the city of downtown Oakland.
That's so dope. This is definitely 2020.
What we're working on right now is we're working on a little bit of funding. We're trying to work with a grant writer to get us grants and stuff like that right now.
Fire.
Due to COVID-19, it's a little bit slowed down, but it's not that bad. But we just got to keep pushing forward. And I think it's really, really possible in a short amount of time.
Dope,
That's real dope.
I teach kids at school with Hip Hop for Change.
So what we try to...
That shit's awesome, teaching kids. You know what I mean? Like, just to see anybody pick it up and learn it, it's like, because they'll remember that forever, probably. You know what I mean? Oh, the teachers came to our school, you know what I mean? And, that shit's dope. Keep at it, bro. As I would say, keep at it.
Just keep at it,
It definitely will pay off, you know.
So that's real dope. You're doing, you're giving back.
Yeah.
You're giving back to the community. You're giving back to the game. You know, that's exactly what we're trying to do here with these shows to get back.
Well, as you guys spread the game, as you guys give people opportunity, and I think
that step up, you know what I mean, improve, you know.
And that you guys gave me a great opportunity.
Yeah. I'll be straight. I was kind of like, man, I hope this dude's cool.
Good Mike.
So let me tell you, we get in here. I meet this cat tonight. And I'm coming in. I got so many stresses on my brain with what I'm going through, right?
Man,
and
I stopped at the store.
I stopped at the fucking store, picked up some beer, picked up some water, even bought myself a little bit of food just in case, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I come in here, I knew Jay Pope already, and I met Al Nasty on the spot, And next thing I know, we're putting out Nasty, and I'm like, okay, well,
Here we go.
this dude's dope.
Here we go.
When we sat there and vibed for a minute, I was like, oh, he's a cool cat. Let's
Yeah,
put
yeah,
him
yeah.
on. I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? And you did your thing, and it was dope. So I'm very impressed, to be honest with you, brother. It was real dope. And again, I could tell you're a selector.
Yeah.
You're a selector at what you played, and that's all part of the game. I know cats that got skills like immaculate, on point skill, but they don't know music for jack shit. And I caught your selections, and it was groovy. It was real dope.
I'm trying to work on both.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Being more of
Technical plus, I guess.
a selector, and then being more technical.
Right.
Yeah,
Because it takes me a second to get to the technical stuff, but I gotta get in the right groove and the right mindset, which takes a second. And I'm trying to I'm trying to figure out why it takes me a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, everything is just timing. I mean, the more and more time you put into it, you'll get it. You know what I mean? And it's like Scratch. If you always ask me, oh, you know, how long does it take to get that good? I'm like, shh. I don't know. It could take you 5 years. It took me like 15 or 20, but you never know. You know what I mean? But definitely,
Well, I think
in time,
for
the more
cats
you do,
like our age, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know nobody that really. I knew like one or two cats that scratched besides me.
Yeah.
Where I was coming up.
Yeah.
There was no internet. There was no
Yeah.
motherfucking.
The
There
resources
really wasn't even
were-
magazines and videotapes and all that
Well,
shit.
VHS,
Yeah. So
That's what you always
it was
tell me about
literally
the
like
80s,
okay, and we were on the little realistic mixers and the phono line switches, and you're just sitting there. Boom, boom, boom. Your fingers are hurting. They're all
Transformer, yeah.
hurt.
Cutter.
Yeah.
Snap it off. Oh.
You try to make little rig
Remember
ups
them
on
days?
it. They never work, you know what I mean?
I broke cutters. I broke
Right.
snap faders. I mean,
Right.
Snap faders. I used to get the toilet tissue and fold the square and put it on
Oh
top
yeah, I
of it,
still do
and
that
put
to
the
make
cap
sure
on top. of it.
Nah.
No, I've
Nice.
snapped the fucking metal, the prong.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've done that. I
Dude,
bought
so
my first.
That's the only thing bad I would say with the Vastex faders is they would snap, like because there were two little prongs coming up.
I want.
Yeah.
One would always break.
I did.
One would always
My
break.
first. Remember, I told you I had
On
that
my
first
06
grade
Pro, yeah.
05.
Okay,
I
on my
snapped
06
that
Pro,
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I snapped that fader.
Yep.
Damn.
Snap.
Yeah.
That was the only bad thing I did with the Vastex fader. Besides that, they were
I had my first
Nah,
like
every
legit mixer was this I'm old, y'all.
Yeah,
DJ
yeah,
Mike's
yeah.
46, you know what I'm
There
saying?
we go.
This is like 93. My first legit, like I had my first mixer. It was basic as hell. We've looked at that on these shows before.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
a 19-inch rack
Oh,
Newmark.
from
It was a
Radio Shack.
No, it was my first one was a Radio Shack. It was a Ants Audio Technica Ants 100.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
It
Audio
was raw as
Technica,
hell.
19-inch mixer. Jesus
No,
Christ.
but my first real mixer was a 19-inch rack Newmark. It was the
Newmark. Yeah. What they had the
P-
two faders?
PPD
The two fader ones?
faders.
The two had two
PPD
faders.
1900.
Two crossfaders.
That's-
had
two
two
cross
crossfaders. But you had phono line. The next one was phono line.
Remember, it
the
was
next
a 4
And
channel.
then it was line.
So they basically put 2 channels on one fader.
Right. So I
So
mix
you
like
would have.
this.
Yeah, it was.
I'm in
yeah.
the mix like this.
I know.
I'm like this. Then I'm like this.
With one side, because it's 2 faders. Yeah.
That's tight.
What do you? What,
I
what-
broke
what-
that
what is
fader
it?
off though. I paid like $800 and something for that
Jesus.
mixer.
Oh, when that
Christ.
came out,
When,
yeah.
when
back-
that was a lot of money to me.
That was probably what, like 89, 90?
Well, I had it.
Yeah,
late
that
in
was
the
top
game.
of the-
I
if
got
you-
it. I
if
got
you
it.
paid-
Like
if
the
you-
end. I got it was the last of the fucking real Newmark.
If you
Newmarks.
paid $800
I got it
back
like
in
93.
'80 something, that was
Oh, yeah.
that was
Yeah.
top of the fine line. Carlos Rossi.
Right. Back
Yeah.
then, hell
yeah,
yeah.
that Newmark
And
was
then
the
I
shit.
broke the
Yeah.
fucking fader off trying to
And-
be
and you
fucking
break it?
Hubert and shit. You know what I'm
'Cause
saying?
right after around that time, they had the DMC mixer. Came out
Oh,
around
the
that.
two
A little bit
Original
after that.
DMC.
Oh yeah.
Small one. You
The
know what I mean?
Jazzy Jeff.
Yeah, that small
Yeah.
one. Benny has the fucking other one I told you. Yeah, the other
Oh, the Techniques.
Techniques mixer. Remember
Oh,
that?
I
one?
remember when I
Oh,
was there
no.
with Swamp One.
His
the
cousin
fucking
used to
USA,
have
they had
the
that
2
DMC
channels.
mixer.
Remember
Yeah.
Steve used to have the
Yeah, Steezo. Yeah, shout out to Steezo,
Oh,
6
yeah.
Sense Crew. Yeah, man. Shortcut, dude. He got
Get
a
him on
collection
here.
of those,
Hey,
man.
You
one
get
time,
Steezo on here.
everybody,
Yeah.
Jay Pope, ladies and gentlemen.
Jay Pope, he's
We've
in
been,
here,
we've
you
been
know what I
talking
mean?
now. Now we got Jay Pope in the house as well. Now keep going, brother. We just want to introduce you.
Oh shit, right on. So yeah, man. Nah, another person that got a collection of vintage mixers is Shortcut. You ever get a chance
I
to
bet.
check out a show?
bet, bro.
This dude, and you used to be a tenant too. at the studio I used to go to.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, every time I come to the room, I just see that shit right in front of me and be like, damn, this shit's like a museum right now.
And that's crazy because the guy we had on the last round table, big shout out to Tahaj the First.
Yeah.
That motherfucker has everything about beat machines, keyboards.
He's the beat machine.
Oh my God, this guy has
ASR 10 and
it's real dope.
ASR 10 chords,
SP12s.
SP12 couple,
nice.
every MPC, like everything you can think of, bro. 808, the SP little 808, like man.
Because
Big
I don't
shout
know,
out to Haj,
I'm not a beat maker, I'm not a producer, but I follow a lot of cats and I watch and listen. EA Ski talks about you can have all these plugins in your software, but it ain't really like having that external piece of equipment.
because all that software it tries to duplicate all that old hardware, which
But the old hardware,
they can't.
it's like scratch on a
yeah.
CDJ and scratch on a turntable.
Pretty much
yeah.
at
Pretty
that,
much.
you know. That's really what it comes down to, man.
We're scratching on the turntable, scratching on the Ray 12.
I remember like nights like going to Thud Rumble HQ. Cuber would jam out like at a studio, and this dude showed me his SP12
Yeah.
and the ASR. I think it was ASR. There was like one night got to jam out on it, and it was just like there was a huge difference in how the bass felt. Like it just felt like you could,
Versus the doing it on a laptop,
exactly.
computer, or whatever.
It's more crunchier. It just stands out. And man, if I could afford to fucking have those, it'd be a different world. Like I'd probably be.
Bro,
All
are
that
you
shit,
seeing?
I don't know.
Check this out.
I
few
was
years
talking
ago,
with the homie,
Yeah.
man.
a couple years ago, I started to buy a old MPC 2000 XL.
Yeah.
For like $300, $400 all day.
Remember
They were
used to
all
be
day,
like
and I ended up passing it up.
$2,000.
I'm on eBay right now. Them motherfuckers are averaging anywhere, depending, $800-900 to like $2,000.
That's the thing now, yeah.
You know-
Don't even ask how much the SP1200 is.
Oh, SB1200 is like $3 to $6,000.
Yeah.
SB1200.
No joke. No
Yeah.
joke. You
Seriously.
gotta have it. That's the SP.
You
Yeah,
gotta be a
it's real
serious
shit.
musician on that part.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, definitely.
Gotta be
man.
like just.
And that's
committed,
crazy. And I
you
heard
know?
the homie tell me stories. He's got them for like dirt cheap.
Because they trying to get the sounds off it.
Exactly.
Because there is no software or plugin that can really duplicate the same punch.
That same
You can
grit.
get close,
That
but
same-
you can't, yeah.
That same like you
Same controls.
like you replayed it earlier in the other room, like the old school bass line. Like
Yeah.
there's that grade of sound is like you can't really. There's no computer or plugin that you can tweak or.
Make it yourself.
To
Nah,
make it
even-
just
even-
that genuine feel of it.
Well, you
Right.
can just make your own samples. Get a bass guitar.
I'll even say
You
that
don't
with
have to play a
Serato.
whole song. All you have
Right.
to do is
I'll
learn
take
how
it
to
to
play
this
12
level.
second
Even
samples.
12
scratching,
seconds,
right?
yeah, exactly.
Even scratching on a real record and scratching
Oh,
on
it's
Serato.
It's totally different.
It's totally different.
Totally
I-
different feel.
So
I mean,
I don't
like,
give a shit how good the program is. Like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, even the Rain 12s, they're good. You know what I mean?
Right.
But there's nothing like when
nothing like
the way I
100%
see
real
to
time.
have it.
Yeah, it's
Right.
yeah.
It's just gonna come out more crisp and just
Yeah.
more accurate. I mean, that's
sound more
100%
raw.
real time.
Yeah.
It's almost like
Right
making
there.
a beat now
More raw.
compared to making a beat on the SP. Like,
Right.
it's just gonna be raw.
Right. You're gonna
I
experience a
still
little
scratch
latency.
mostly on records.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm like having a
Yeah.
scratch session, like it's gonna be on a record.
Yeah.
I hardly ever scratch on my Serato.
I miss the records,
unless
man.
it's during like my
Yeah.
set. You know what I mean?
Right.
Fuck around, but if I'm
Man.
sessioning, I never. Like, I will always show up with a needle.
See, that's what's up. See, my
Savage.
needles are done, man. My shit just got fried the other day.
What kind of
Or-
needles? What kind of
I
cartridges?
was on some Waterfons, you know, and then, yeah, man, I was just
Shit, I still
getting
use
crazy
that. I
on
still
some
use-
analog
I
shit.
still
And
got
then,
SCs.
next thing you know, it's done.
SC35s. I still use the blue ones, the blue
Yeah.
shorts. I still like those.
Yeah, they're good, man.
Crisp, yeah.
Yeah, I like I wish I could have the M44-7s again.
I got a brand
so-
new set waiting for you.
Oh, what? you trying to sell this?
Yeah.
Oh man.
We can talk about it after because you
All
know they
right.
don't
Yeah.
make them anymore, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about
Sure you
it.
got it? Sure you
Talk
got it,
about
Mike?
it.
You sure you
Don't
got
don't
it?
mention
got
it
it.
in the show, man. We're gonna have to keep it on the low. Somebody might come out with some offers in a couple seconds, man. Call
Taking
1-800
all
Mike.
bids, highest bidder, hit the
Highest
line,
bidder.
hit the
Highest
comments.
Oh shit! Damn.
What I told Al Nasty I got needles for 100.
Oh shit! Yeah, there you go, man.
You know what I said?
It's fire.
But don't say it out loud.
Oh man.
Nah, man. So when was the first time you touched like turntables?
Man, the first time I touched turntables, was at this young brother's house right here.
Okay.
Dope.
So,
Like what year was that? Like how long has that been? A while or?
man, that was a long time ago. Man, I was like 6th or 7th. I think it was going 7th or 8th grade.
Yeah, that was probably like I want
Wow.
to say 2000 and
No, it was before 2000.
2001 ish, 2000 to 2001 ish.
Years ago, yeah.
The Blueprint
me,
yeah.
era.
At that
Like
time,
Blueprint, Ludacris,
'Cause
Missy Elliott.
I was like,
Remember how?
yeah,
that
I was
shit-
just getting a hold
I
of
was still,
T.I.
Final
I
Scratch
I was still
at the
doing
time.
bombing. I was doing the graph.
And we were messing with like at the time, you know, we would go to like Strictly Hits back in Fremont, grab
Right.
some compilation
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
records.
Big shouts out to Strictly
You
Hits.
know,
We-
they were dope.
we would go to
Berkeley,
Rasputin's
go to
and
Rasputin's,
buy all the
obviously.
Strictly Hits.
Yeah.
We
We
go
buy
over
all
there
the mixed
to
records
Lethal
and the singles
Weapons.
and the party singles because
And there was Strictly Hits.
Yeah.
because
Top
we
Secrets.
because
Top
we-
Secrets.
because we
shit.
would DJ at all the
Wicked
Catholic
Knocks.
schools.
The Lethal
Yeah.
Weapon.
Lethal
Yeah, man.
Weapons.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, just
And
have
before
and
that,
then-
the
and
old
then,
school shit was Mix It.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mix
to
It
mix
too.
it. Oh,
Those
yeah,
are
to
the
mix
classics.
mix it with Cameron
man.
and Paul. Yeah, see
Yeah.
Cameron
Yeah,
and see.
Much love. Hey, R.I.P. Cameron Paul.
Yeah.
That's right.
Greatest.
That's right.
Greatest
Rest
out
in
the
power.
Bay.
Yeah, the greatest
Wow.
out
Shout
there.
out. Big shout out.
Yeah, man.
I was
Grandmaster
on
and a
What's
half
on
and
some
three
of those?
five Grandmaster times 5. Fucking 10, 20. The real shit.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was the real motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And then-
underrated, so unappreciated.
Damn.
Since we're bringing the name up,
Right. No,
but
alright, man.
for his contributions, you know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. But hey, J Pope, we ain't talked to you too much yet right here.
man.
Let the people know a little bit about your background and your whole get down with this whole situation.
Yeah, so basically, first off, I'm gonna start off with my name, J Pope. If y'all notice the spelling, it's all in caps. The J is in between parentheses, which stands for junction, and the rest, the POPE, that's acronyms for Powers of Phono Experiments. So everything that I do, whether I'm rocking with a CDJ, whether I'm rocking a controller, anything, man, I'm gonna incorporate something that I've learned from a turntablist artist, you know, perspective. So everything I do, man, is just from the art of turntablism. And then I try to incorporate that, whether I'm beat making or whether I'm just like doing a live set and doing all kinds of shit, you know. Just that's where that background of the name comes from. Besides Pope being a street name, you know. Yeah, man. Other than that, it was just POPE. That's what it is.
Dope,
Yeah.
real dope.
So turntablism, you know, I gotta give credit to my cousin-in-law James for holding it down. And Steezo, that's also that's my cousin right there. That's my crew member from Sixth Sense. We created the crew around 2001. We were just a bunch of kids, you know. We were just trying to find ways to, you know, just have a positive light growing up, you know, and just enjoy what we was doing, which was music. So, you know, DJing was a part of our life. And hip hop culture was something I was really, you know, something that I was really deeply into at the time. So definitely I'll be, if I'm not DJing, I'll probably be, you know, making beats. I'll probably be writing some shit, you know, some rhymes. If I'm not, you know, if not that, I'm probably, you know, b-boying or some shit. Or I'll probably be graph writing. I'll be doing all kinds of shit. So, yeah, man, Sixth Sense came from that because we were watching a movie called, I don't know if you guys remember Sixth Sense. I forgot who was in. Bruce Willis was in that fucking movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so we had just got fucking, I had just smoked my second blunt that year, for the first time ever, and we had just got done watching that movie. My cousin Yak Tell the Times, and we were just going off these quotes like, I see dead people, blah blah, and you know we just thought about, you know, where the origin came from, because my boy Steezo, his other artist name is Kid Six, right, and he represents, you know, Sixth Sense individually too. So, you know, he brought up the name. And we were just wondering, like, yo, man, like, what does Sixth Sense represent? And, you know, like, Sixth Sense is like a talent that's like second nature, you know, from within. And so, you know, the things that we do today, you know, like, you know, we do DJing, we do visuals now, you know, with photography, photo booths and all that shit mobily. So, you know, we try to incorporate the things that we love, what we're brought up to play and put in our sessions.
Dope.
Like we'll play. Besides all the club shit and everything, man. If you come to our shows a little bit earlier, opening sets, I'll play a lot of hip hop shit. I'll probably play some instrumentals if I see some heads that are at the bar and they look like they're gonna be freestyling. I'll just meet them outside. Lounge. Shout out to Lounge 3411, Briggs 581. Some hidden talent just be coming by, man. You like wondering, like, okay, like let's see what this dude got. This dude keep coming up, So, my boy Jack, shout out to him. That dude, he be freestyling too. So sometimes, he be coming by. We'll be playing up some instrumentals. He'll be busting out some flows. We'll just fuck around, bust a couple flows.
Fire, real fire.
Yeah,
so you come from turntablism.
Turntablism, though, definitely. It's the first thing that made me bread. It's probably the one that gets me the most bread within a night. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm gonna say this.
It was good times,
let me just
man.
throw
It
it
was
out there.
good influence.
You brought a controller with you tonight.
I did.
Because we tell the DJs when they come on.
Yeah.
We basically been running the rap of you don't have to use turntables. You just gotta rock. Blah 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 blah.
Say it, Mike. Come
But
on, buddy.
the truth is, we
on,
provide
buddy. That's not what
turntables.
you're
We
trying
do
to say.
Come on,
feel
buddy.
we feel like for us, that's what it's really about.
Tell them, man.
Especially
What are you
especially
really trying to
Mace.
say?
But I'm more fucking. I'm getting older and I'm getting softer, right? I'm like, all right, well, some cats rock on controllers.
No, always
I'm just
busting
saying for me,
turntables
I'm
out.
not saying for the
But
next man.
Mace,
For me,
Mace
I
is
will never
straight
do it.
still. Hey, he's a ride or
Never,
die. He's still like
never.
fucking
Oh, yeah.
turntables.
Never.
Hey,
His
it's
name
all
is
good.
Mace the Turntable.
Mace the
That's-
turntable.
Hey, that's
Come on,
right.
bro.
That's
Brother,
Mace the Turntable.
brother's name is Mace the Turntable.
It's
You
just,
know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Yeah.
so Jay Pope comes up in here.
Hey,
He
I
brings
barely
the
get
controller.
used to the 45 shit, okay? Like,
So,
I barely used
that's
to
all
the
good.
40.
Let me run my rap real quick. So Jay Pope, I
But
think I
okay,
met you.
let me
through,
say this. I'm a fan of the Rain 12. Not gonna lie.
Rain 12
Really?
is
Okay.
dope. Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
Hey, so
I
I
use
go
Face.
into
I use Face.
Yeah,
so
Face.
I can't talk too much shit, you know what I mean? But
I've never used it,
Man.
so I don't even know.
it's just the whole
I haven't-
the whole concept of a big platter, and
Yeah.
for me that's what it is. It's that like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm on the portable thing. I getting used to it when
Yeah.
I use it because I got that
Yeah.
little AMX.
Right. So
Oh,
there you go.
we got
Yeah.
the-
So it
man,
runs
the
the Serato. I could be at the
Yeah.
park, no power, and fucking mix it.
Dude,
Yeah.
dude,
And,
I had the AMX.
that's the best I can do.
I got that too. Yeah.
That's as far as I'm
It's
gonna go.
all good, man.
But I said I would take Rain 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I'm
that's
down for
fine.
some
They
Rain
feel
12.
just like it.
They're-
Like they
yeah.
fucking.
So I do.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. I'm about turntables. I
Yeah.
got 8 1200s,
Yeah.
but I do have 2 CDJs.
You do
Right.
got CDJs.
You know what I mean? I do have a set of
Interesting.
CDJs.
Okay. Yeah.
But what I'm gonna get
But
at
I don't
is
blame
this.
him because I'm the same way too. I hate taking my shit out. You don't
Yeah.
want to get that tone off.
Yeah,
like that.
right.
Uh-huh.
So like, if I had Rain 12s, I would take the 12.
That's exactly what
I
I
would
do
take
with
the
CDJs.
12, Rain 12, the expensive Rain 12.
Yeah.
Than take my old turntables because I
Real.
I wouldn't even take the
Word.
Rain 12. So I'm
I
like,
would.
Whoa.
Man,
I would take
okay.
the Rain
I mean,
12
interesting,
before I
alright.
took the stat.
it,
Yeah.
it it depends on like what I'm doing and where I'm doing it.
Because to me, that's just like too sentimental and too hard to come.
Well, you
Oh,
know
well.
what? Here's my deal. All my 12s have all been out in the wild. They've all had different I can tell you some different motherfuckers have used my shit.
Yeah.
On the real though, I go online and I start to look at like one of my M5Gs at the house. Like I had to clean the little conductors you put the head shell in the other day.
Oh,
Because it was
yeah.
acting
Mine are
up.
doing that
And I was
too.
like, is it the fucking
That's
tone
why
arm?
I got the
What's
pay.
wrong with the tone arm? Then you go on eBay and you look at 1210 M5G tone arms. And you're like, oh, fuck.
They're like
Shit.
$300-400.
If you gotta buy
they
a
used to
tone
be like
arm, you're like,
120 back in the
oh,
day.
shit. It's like buying literally an M5G tone arm is more
Bro, you don't even
or
know
as
what I've
much as
been
a
through
whole
for my
Mark II or
turntable, like,
M3D.
I will fight
You know?
for the motherfuckers. I've gotten
Right.
into fights.
So then
Yeah.
I
With
do
them
that,
motherfuckers holding
and
them,
I don't
What
want to
the
take my
fuck?
shit out in the wild no more. You know what I mean?
Damn.
And then I just take
Feel
those CDJs. So I'll go
Yeah.
through phases. I'll be on the CDJs.
But I don't
for
blame
a
you.
minute.
I don't blame you on the CDJ thing. I don't blame you.
I
like-
cannot
I
DJ
don't
on
blame
CDJs. I've tried, and every
I'm
time they
just-
put me on
I'm
CDJs,
not the
CDJs.
same. You ain't
That's-
getting the full DJ mic experience on CDJs.
But you're not expected to do that usually at that kind
At
of
the
party.
yeah.
every time
You're
they
just
put me on
private events,
CDJs,
You're
DJs.
just playing.
they be like,
music.
bro,
You're not
what's
real
up? And I'm like,
I mean, on the real, I
Be
don't
real. I mean, because I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
play music and get this
Not-
check.
I might do a
believe it,
little.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you might.
yeah.
Of course, I'm gonna start
Right.
the beat off,
Yeah.
but you're not gonna sit there and
Nah.
juggle. And,
yeah,
nah, man,
yeah.
you're playing like
But
a
you know what
wedding
it
or something.
does?
Who
It
gives
gives
a
me the
fuck?
controller deal,
Yeah,
but I
see-
still have my same S9
Yeah.
workflow.
But
Right.
you're not risking that tone on.
I'm not missing the tone arm. And
that tone arm is the most important
and the
thing
way
on
I
that fucking
protect him,
thing.
I don't think anything's gonna happen to the fucking tone arm.
Huh.
But I don't want to even put it out there. It jinx the
Sheesh,
shit.
until something
But
happens
what
to
I'm
it.
trying
what
to
I
do
originally
next-
wanted to ask.
Remember, I told you I'm trying to find I want to find a pair of techs that do have a fucked up tone arm,
Oh, yeah, he was
shit.
going on
Take
about
them
this
out.
last night.
Yeah.
and because they used to phase.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a
So
bad
if
phase
anybody
idea.
got a
12.
fucked up tone arm technique,
We were talking about DJ
your boy
Henry
Mace
now is
up.
building
I'll shoot you some money.
1200s with no tone arms for phase cats.
Huh.
Because
Yeah.
I've seen Henry, big shout out, DJ Henry.
Big
Customs,
shot,
that's
big
the homie.
shots out
Yeah,
of
yeah,
DJ
yeah,
Henry.
Customs.
Yeah, he does it where he can put, they just put a plate over it. You know what I mean? So
Shit. Okay.
it's tight.
Well,
But I don't know if I would go that far. But then I guess, man, if I could find a pair for cheap that are fucked up,
Yeah.
I would get that.
I bought an M3D one time with a broken off tone
Because that just
arm.
makes sense, right? It would just be like my on the road one.
I mean,
And
shit.
I would
if-
never have
yeah.
to take those.
Hey, my
Well,
original
why
question
not?
though was this: you're coming from turntablism.
Yeah.
You say you use a controller these days.
Yeah.
And how long you been? When's the last time you used turntables?
You know what? The last time I used turntables with needles was probably, I want to say, March.
Okay.
Because that thing, after that, I just had to use phase because my
Right.
shit just went out. And then I was using controllers. I was using the DJ 808.
Okay.
Yeah. And
That's a badass controller.
Yeah, I've been using that also for like beat production too. So, I
Is that
I
the one?
appreciate
Don't they
that.
got one
It's
that
got
has?
a built-in 808 drum machine in the controller.
That's tight.
yeah,
on
that
the top,
too.
along
Yeah.
the top.
No,
right?
okay, that's the big boy one, right?
That's a bad.
It's
Yeah.
the big boy one with
They
the
got, I think, the 5
Yeah, all it
auto-tune-ish.
All it
kind of thing.
needs is little 45 real quarts. Those, and I would be a fan.
Yeah.
Damn. You know what you could do too is like you could use it as like a mixer as well for
Yeah.
for turntables.
Yeah, you can.
And then use Serato built into it.
Oh,
Like kinda like-
over there.
Yeah, so
that?
yeah, you know,
Most of these
I'll be fun-
controllers now you can plug
Yeah.
turntables in.
and that would be my setup. I would
Don't
have
they
like,
have a set? You said that might be coming out that has a real turntable. Like
the
that
Denon,
moves?
the Denon CDJs.
Oh,
They got like a
at the
little
Denton City.
turntable on top of them now. So you're getting a little vinyl experience,
That's me
and
right
you
there,
get all
probably.
the CDJ,
Well,
and that's what Denon's trying to push.
Because
now.
like
Okay.
it goes and stops.
Yeah.
You know, it's on the motor
Yeah.
instead of the
Right,
little
right.
It's
digital-
like
All their
those
stuff
old
spins.
Newmark.
kind of like Newmark, yeah.
I call them pre-Rain 12s, even though they were Newmarks.
right. They,
But it's the
they
same.
Were
They
pre-Rain
they
12.
just took it from Newmark to Denon to Rain now. You know, what were
Yeah.
those Denons? Those little Denons, and they had the little CD platter. A lot of cats use them to scratch.
and it rotated.
Yeah, the
That's
Denons.
amazing.
Remember
If they
SC
rotate, I don't
something?
fuck with
Yeah.
that shit.
I think
they were
the
like a
SC
little-
1200s.
They were basically the
just have to
predecessor
be-
to the Rain 12.
They gotta be just sturdy. See the rain.
You never seen them?
The rains. I don't remember. No. You know
shit.
me. I don't know.
So here we are. I'm back on my phone.
Get it. Get it.
I'll tell you this: if it could emulate the vinyl feel, like you got me sold.
What's I'm saying? It may,
And,
okay.
and I think when like
And-
new, go on.
or
Okay,
maybe
so
even
let's do
instead
it
of
like
12
this.
inch, 10 inches.
10 inches, 12
This
inches,
is it.
7, if
This
it got
is it
vinyl,
right here.
I'm down with
Right
it.
here, look at this. This is
Like
oh,
Not
that
so
shit.
much vinyl, but it has to
That's the
feel
current
like
joint.
It has to
run
feel
on
like-
This is
motor.
the current
Yeah.
joint
Run
right
on a
here.
motor.
Oh,
that's
that
the-
one?
Yeah.
Okay, I can remember that.
This one.
And it moves?
Yeah.
See, I could
That's a
imagine
little bulky
fucking
and
with
shit.
that.
Oh,
Isn't that kind of similar to
That's
the
the-
Oh, it's
to
a
that
big
Ron
old
Mark,
square brick.
little
dude.
controller?
It's literally like
But it moves. It
it's
rotates.
literally like this.
Okay.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
it moves though, like a turntable?
Yeah. So there's
Not-
two
not
different
just like,
ones.
you know,
This
digitally.
is
So it's
the,
kind of like a
uh,
mini 12.
This is the Denon
I can fuck
SC
with that.
5000M.
Just need to try it
and
out.
the M stands for the motorized platter. Then there's the Denon SC 5000.
But see, I already know what
which
the
is
12
this
can
one.
do, so
This
I would
is the
be like,
SC
why would I
5000
want
without
that?
the
That's
motorized
like a
platter.
toy compared to the
Oh,
Rain 12.
okay.
All right, I think
So
what's
they've given you the same device, however you want to get down. If your get down is CDJs, if your get down is vinyl, we got you. Just come rock with us.
what are those cue
Okay,
points
so
right
which
there
one are you?
on-
Are
on
you
the
getting?
bottom?
But see,
I'm
I
not
know
getting either
What
one.
are these? What
I'm
are these? Are
sold.
these like minis or something?
I'm
What
sold
is that?
on the Rain 12
Because
though, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
This
Like
looks
if I'm-
pretty
And
sick. It
and the
kinda
Rain
reminds
12
me
got
of
the
a
buy
reboot.
one get one free.
those motherfuckers.
It does,
huh?
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
reboot
they're only like
bitch.
what 3 or 4.
And then with
And if you could change the
Here
audio,
it is.
and they
It's
just came out with
without
the MK2
fucking,
and the
motorized
mixer.
platter.
I see somebody with an MK2
And
mixer for $1,600
here it
on
is
Craigslist.
with the
That's the
motorized
yeah, you
platter.
motherfuckers.
Where? Oh, hey, I remember
All
those.
right,
Yeah.
I'll give it a try.
guess.
If you guys get the shit on the show,
I'll tell
I
you.
want to give it a
You
test
get
run.
buddy. Hey,
I'm
let
not
me
a
get
big
it.
Denny. I'm not a big
Are you
Denny
first,
guy,
man?
but
I don't got that money right now.
I
Let's
tell
get a
you what,
sponsorship
if
going on.
Denny-
Come on,
if
Denny.
Denny
Let's
sent
get. We
us
need
the
a
DJ, if you
on
listen
the
to-
show,
Hey, Danny,
like,
if you
we're
listen,
using,
Danny, we need one. Send one.
Denny 5,000.
This is
man.
two.
Fuck
You know,
it.
ain't no fun with one. We need two.
Right.
Oh, man.
Send it.
I'd try that. I would try that if I could.
Yeah.
Ain't no fun with two, send three. You
But
gotta
like I
send two
said,
in the mixer.
I'm sold on the Rain 12, so like, if
I
I'm
am
spending
too.
my money, I'm
Okay.
getting that.
I'm
You
gonna
got-
confess something because I'm
Don't they got the
I'm a little lit.
MK2s now, whatever they got, the
Yeah.
2s or whatever?
Yeah.
I'm so down
So that
for
means
some
the other
Rain
one's gonna be a
12s.
little
And
cheaper.
I'm a Techniques.
Okay.
Dude,
I damn near got
do buy one,
Techniques
get one free
tatted
on the
me.
on
You
the
know
on
that
the
shit.
ones on the
Definitely.
first
I saw
Charlotte,
those.
for
Yeah.
one.
Pairs,
But
man.
I would
Two?
definitely mess with some Rain
No, they would
12s.
do
Get
buy
down,
one, get
get
one
down.
free.
Yeah.
This is the whole damn year the shit's been out.
What I see for me with the Rain 12s is where I take those CDJs out for private events or outdoor events.
Yeah.
The Rain 12s would allow me to keep my same workflow and give you that full DJ mic kind of fucking.
I'm sold
You know
on
what
them,
I'm
bro.
saying?
I've tried them.
Juggling
I've
and back
juggled
and
on them.
forth.
Right,
Like,
right.
I've juggled on them, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
Pretty
okay.
close.
pretty good. Not bad, buddy.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Say pretty
So
good.
what I
Shout out
what
to
I-
DJ Vex
That's-
One. We just had
Let me
him
get
on,
all the way
last
back to
week.
my original question.
We just had last
You come from
uh,
turntablism,
2 weeks
you use
ago,
a
actually.
controller.
Right.
We had DJ Vex One.
How-
He has them.
a
and
lot
he
of
rocks
cats would hate on you right there. Like, what the fuck?
I wouldn't give a fuck, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, because everybody got a preference, man. And, like,
Yeah.
it's just like
Can't
how.
hate on technology.
Exactly,
hate on
man. I know a bunch of old cats that used to come from turntables and that go to controllers. I used to. I had this conversation with
can't
Pam
go
the
that far,
Functress.
buddy, but whoa.
Fucking Pam the Functress was back in
Whoa!
with the controllers. Like, yeah, fucking, I use controllers
I feel
too.
you,
Fuck
though.
this shit.
I see
Hey,
it
I
on
was
a
like,
little
hell
one.
I'm
yeah.
not gonna lie. I seen the
Fucking-
video of Shortcut.
I'm
I
just
was
like,
like,
I'm
oh
cool with
shit. Shortcut
Man,
can
I saw
rock it.
D Styles on that Vestax.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Typhoon or
Yeah, whatever,
Cat,
you know what I'm
the very
talking
first
about.
cat we had on the show was my
Typhoon.
boy
Remember that one?
Cena.
The
I think
Vestax
it was a
Typhoon.
Typhoon.
Right.
The silver one, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it got the
Yeah.
part 2. That shit is still tight.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I
You're
couldn't,
right. Yeah.
you know,
Hey, the
it
first
was
cat we
portable.
ever
Well,
had
I mean,
on
that's
the
put in my
D-style. We're
backpack.
all not D-style.
Right.
Yeah.
First cat we
That's
ever had
one
on
in
the
a
show
million.
was DJ Network.
I need
and
the
I'd
real
be doing
shit.
gigs, and I've got my 12s and my mixer and everything
Yeah.
set up. And Network would come in reeling, and he had an NS7, not
Yeah.
the original NS7.
Right.
Yeah.
And he'd set that thing up, and I'm looking at that like, oh, I got a fucking DJ with this. Man.
Hey, I'll tell you this,
And
man.
fucking Network taught me.
I had
This is
to do
part
it
of
a few
why when
times
we
after
started the
school,
show,
I
I
was
put
like,
him on
ugh.
first. One of the things. Network on that basic NF7. That ain't. I'm not talking the NS7 2 or 3. The NS7.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
hella raw. And he would murder it.
Oh,
Murder it.
Network.
Network, bro.
Network. Big shout
Murder it
DJ
on an
Network.
NS7.
The very first
Had me
episode
like, and I'm
of
sitting
DJ
there
Mike.
with, I'm sitting there with
Friends.
that setup like y'all
Go
were on
check it
tonight,
out.
like,
Episode 1. DJ Network.
wow, okay, I gotta follow this cat. So the realization is, end all be all, it ain't about the equipment.
Yeah.
The equipment definitely helps you and helps bring out what you have.
course.
But it's about the DJ.
It's about the DJ. That's all it
about-
boils
it's
down
about what's
to.
up in
You
here.
know,
Yeah, word.
it's
word.
it's the usability of
Same.
this. I remember people used to clown on. Shit, I used to clown on the computer DJ, man. I used to clown on like the whole like, oh, you're gonna use a mouse and point and click.
That's good.
This dude actually had the virtual DJ in his computer, and I'll be like, damn, you're messing with that? You can't fucking use vinyl with this? What the fuck? Man, let's go to
Well, I
Final
think
Scratch,
we were,
and then
we
I
were
was
all
just
like that in the
man,
beginning.
yeah.
All of us.
I mean,
and
that's
then
just
and then
natural.
now look at them, like they're fucking using controllers.
But then
they-
when I
they
learned
fucking
it, like I always
phases, they
said,
got-
for me that was like a
Need-
poor. That was like
yeah.
a poor DJ's dream. I could have instant fucking
Yeah,
doubles.
exactly.
yeah.
When I
I could
got
have
okay, so
instant
there,
doubles.
Right.
with
I don't gotta
everything.
buy all these records
Exactly.
no more.
I don't gotta buy
I
records.
could go download
Sorry.
it for free, and I could
I hate to kill the
juggle all
industry.
day.
All
Exactly.
day.
I
All
can
my,
practice.
you know, I didn't have
My
a lot
favorite
of records.
song.
Right.
All the doubles I had
Yeah.
were fucked.
right? Because you've been on
They
there
were fucked.
over and over and over and over.
They
and
just
over
sounded
and
like
over.
shit.
I
after
can juggle
about-
my
after
favorite
2
whatever
years of
song I
juggling.
want to. I
They're
can
like,
juggle it.
shh.
They sound horrible.
Yeah.
It'd be like, cut.
Now I don't have to have that
Professor.
issue. Oh, so I bought me a Scratch Live. I
L-
bought a Scratch Live box right
R-
away. I bought a Scratch Live box. I got it. I had an 06 Pro,
Yeah.
and I had those statins. Yep, and I had the 06. So it was like, oh man, I was sold. You know what I mean, I fucking juggled all for hell.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
It's a trip,
When
man.
it took me a while to welcome in, so I was late. I was hell.
I was late too. Yeah, I'm not talking a long time ago. I'm talking.
I'm
like
talking 2011.
maybe 6, maybe
I wasn't
around there.
Yeah.
I'm about
2011.
12,
I didn't
about,
DJ.
about 12 or 13
Right.
for me.
I didn't
That's fine.
DJ for a handful of years there.
Yeah.
Just before that.
You did say that,
Yeah.
yeah.
So fucking, and I had, we were
That's
talking about
where I
earlier,
am
I had
now.
an
Like, it's my
HP
first time
Pavilion,
taking.
Yeah.
and
break
I
my
would, I
DJing
still
for
would just
like
like,
19,
dude,
20
just
years.
give me my
Yeah.
12 inches.
Yeah,
Like,
whatever.
here's the song,
Crazy
nothing
shit
can happen, you know, and I'd be DJing
Oh.
with Serato at the house, and
And
the
then I
laptop would
couldn't
start,
understand
like,
that, but
update.
now-
Oh man, no,
And
I
I'd
hate
be like, what the fuck? Just give me
I've
my
had those problems.
motherfucking 12 inches.
I'm telling all you DJs out there, if you want to DJ with Serato or whatever whatever you're using, just please get a Mac.
Get a Mac.
Get a Mac.
I tell you,
Get a
'cause-
Mac.
but
Oh,
It's
today,
gonna save you
Get
a
the
lot
Mac.
of trouble.
when
Trust
I
me.
Don't
got
get
a
a
MacBook,
PC,
it
get a Mac.
changed everything.
My poor ass can get one. You can get
Yeah,
one, man.
exactly.
Get a
Not that much.
motherfucking
It's
Mac.
worth
It's
it.
gonna.
It's worth
well worth it.
1,500 with the
I don't
solid
care how
state
cheap
drive.
your gear is.
Get a
But even if you
terabyte.
gotta
Please
get
get
an
a Mac.
older one,
8
just
gig
get
RAM.
one.
Yeah, even if you
16
guys
gig
go
RAM, I
get
don't
a
give a
used
fuck.
one, they're not that much
Yeah.
nowadays.
Use
Mac,
I
Mac,
bought
it
my
don't
son
matter, get
a
a Mac.
2012 for
They're not that much.
300
You get
bucks.
like $500, get a nice one.
Damn, for real? I'm about to cash
Get a
out right
Mac.
now.
Right now, you get a nice one.
Let's
I
go,
hook you
you
up. We'll hook you up.
Nice.
Fuck,
nice.
shit.
Yeah, 'cause
Game
I-
changer.
I-
It
I
all
used
came
to
with the
DJ
Mac.
on a
And now-
Toshiba, and boy, woo.
Right.
Man, I tell you, I got
Hey,
the HP
Toshibas
bullshit.
were cool.
Right, but for me now,
Hey, I used to
Man, I
DJ
used
on a
Fruity Loops on that
Toshiba,
shit.
and I couldn't
I
even
never
make no
Fruity
money
Oh, yeah.
because
Goddamn Fruity Loops.
they would kick me
I
out
used
the
to make
club
hella beats on
because they would be
You
like,
see
yo,
that?
your shit
I
is
had
freezing
a-
while it's loading. It's taking
Probably
too long.
HP too.
You
the
gotta
old
go.
Shit, big
Right.
ass one.
And,
Oh,
and my
shit.
homeboy, which is the owner, he would come in there
Hey,
and
man,
be
dude.
like, hey,
I
bud,
use that motherfucker.
I had that shit
I got a
survived
line
at least
down the
6
street,
years,
bud.
and that was pretty long at the
You
time.
been
Mine
for
for
an
a
hour,
couple years.
45 minutes. Shit ain't loading. You can't play no videos.
DJ Mike and friends.
Get your ass out of here.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I would have to leave. And I'd be like, damn. And then
So,
I bought a Mac, and then I went back there, and then man, I was making stacks.
It's the after party.
it's the
Man,
after
no,
party.
man.
You're on DJ Mike's after party, yo. So,
Hey,
Jay, no, Jay, I had a question.
Yeah. What's up?
Most people didn't know about your
Got
set,
about a Mac.
but
Yeah.
your set was, how do you say it, on the fly, I guess,
On the
right?
fly.
All that
we
shit
had
is
some issues
exactly.
with the other
We
laptop.
had a bunch
yeah.
of tech issues.
Sadly.
Tech issues.
yeah.
You know how it is on Cut It Up Music. We always
Sorry.
got tech issues.
It wasn't the set I really wanted to play.
Yeah, but I'm
It
gonna
was
tell
just-
you, it was awesome.
You like
Cuts
it? Oh,
were dope.
Right.
shit
Well,
was
that's what I was
dope.
gonna get to
Thank
too.
you,
The
man.
cuts were raw, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you ain't been on
Come on
tables
now.
how long? That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
You.
You
How
were gonna
long?
scratch. I was like, all
Yeah.
right,
I
let
was
me hear
like,
it.
fuck it,
Let me
why
hear
not? I mean, you know, lately I've just been
Awesome,
making
bro.
a
Thank
lot
you,
of beats, and so what I wanted to do was showcase some
Nah,
more
we're gonna
Fist
have
beats
you come back.
eventually.
Speaking of that, you
Yeah.
heard it right here on Cut It Up Music.
Right.
Yeah.
DJ Mike's after
Well,
party.
we got a
Got
handful of shows. We
J-Pub
got
come
to
back.
He'll come right back.
You know, stay tuned, y'all.
Oh,
Stay
yeah,
And
yeah.
use whatever
Good.
you want to use.
Yeah.
I
Let
know,
me
right?
throw the We're
Hey.
here. It's the after party. The
Whoa,
disclaimer is this.
whoa, wait a minute, buddy.
Hold on.
What's
Mace
going
wants to
on?
talk to me about this.
Let's go.
Use whatever you want to use on this show.
I don't
Yeah.
care, as long as
Use-
you rock it.
Yeah, we provide turntables. We provide a mixer. We have a few
long
choices
as
of
you rock
mixers. So far, it's been all S9. But I mean, use whatever we want to. We want to showcase DJs doing what they do, how they do, with what
Matter
they
of
do.
fact, I need a house DJ. Any house DJs? Come on, I want to hear.
Yeah,
house
I
we
want
wanna
to
hear
hear some house.
Yeah, we
DJs.
need some house DJs,
Drum and bass,
electric.
some shit.
Yes,
Right, bring
you know what I'm
some.
saying?
Yeah.
But we want to
Hit up
showcase
Cut It Up Music in the
everybody.
comments right there, leave
Word,
it in.
word.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
J Pope. So let me tell you how I met J Pope.
Let me hear
Okay, here we go. We're gonna
Oh
do it.
shit.
The name of the fucking club is Pyology. No.
Oh, I tell you, I just call it
Photology.
motherfucker-ology,
Oh,
something
Oh
man.
God,
like
see it happened.
There we go. There we go.
What's
Shout outs to Phytology,
Vitology.
Nice.
previous
Solid.
employer.
Vitology in East Oakland. It's a
Yeah.
dispensary.
Yeah,
It's
we
out
did a
there.
couple events out there.
Yeah.
That's right. We
It was good, man. Mace came out there
Yeah,
too.
we had a good time.
Yeah, it
Had
was
Thomas
good, dude.
Slap skins on there. We
Yeah.
was out there.
Yeah.
So he booked me. I was all excited because I'm going in there all the time, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you
Yo,
guys always.
Vital Market.
I was
There's
going
good
there on the
people out there.
regular,
Yeah.
and I was
People.
like, man, you guys are always having all these DJs. Y'all never
Yeah.
have me on me. I'm DJ Mike Southside Hayward.
Ah,
What?
let him
And,
go, Mike.
And they're like, okay, and they gave you my number, and then you hollered at me.
Yeah. So it was cool because
Mace came to town.
Hey, you know what? I think we had got your number around the time when Mace was doing the set. I think I could be wrong, but I think it was around that time. What a fucking coincidence! And when I got your number and shit, I was like, oh shit, we gotta fucking finally I get a DJ from Hayward. And I'm like, I live out in Hayward, so you know what I mean. I feel like it's cool. I've done a couple gigs out there, Bijou and all that stuff. And
DJ culture ain't what it used to be in that area.
Yeah.
You take it back you take it 20, 30 years ago. You had King Tech, Prince Ice, Joe Quicks.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's some real shit.
Very rich.
Legend.
As well as you had legendary, like the Filipino
I didn't
DJ
know all
crews.
this
A lot of sounds was a big one back then.
Yeah.
Big shouts out to all the Filipino DJ
there
crews from
you go.
Fremont, Hayward, Union City. A lot of crew,
There was a lot of,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So yeah,
shit.
it was real. There's a rich history out there.
Yeah, interesting, man.
DJ Mike's from there too.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, there you
He's
go.
still out there,
Southside
He's still
Hayward.
out there.
He's
There you
still
go.
out there.
He's still out
Yeah,
there.
man, I'm out there too. Shit,
Word.
I'm close by. So, yeah, shout out to all the Hayward DJs out there and everybody out from the East Bay.
DJ Bulo, DJ Scrappy,
Shit.
they out there holding down the Funky Monkey. Whoa, and when they can reopen it back up, and man, Bulo be out there right on B Street these days on Fridays and Saturdays, killing it. And I see him on his lives like, man, I'm done in Hayward. These motherfuckers took this shit. I don't even have the energy or inertia to like try to take these cats on. I'm like,
Man.
Alright.
I think there was a period where I did want to do set out at Funky Monkey or what was that
I did
called?
too.
Yeah, it was.
I want to do it just to do it, and
Yeah.
I've worked at other spots, and the bartender's like, "Fuck that spot, you don't want to go there, it's not worth it." But as a
Bird.
DJ and from Hayward,
Yeah.
that has been that spot.
It has
When
been.
You gotta
You
go
know?
to.
Yeah.
And I'm sure all I gotta do is look into it. I'm
Ask
certain
the right
knowing
person.
these cats, I can get in. I just never
Yeah.
done it.
Yeah.
You know
You
what
don't
I
want to
mean?
do it right now.
I don't want to do it right
You
now.
want to make it better.
These
Hey,
aren't the
B
droids
Street's
you're
been
looking for.
looking like it's been cracking lately, you know? Like, well, even though this whole quarantine thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole outdoor,
Let's
scene.
not even go there
restaurants.
because
Oh,
I'm
shit.
not on that shit. I'm so sick of that shit. Like, it's like going to a party with a bunch of wallflowers. No
Word.
one's really talking.
Yeah.
All in their little groove. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sitting in that, like,
I do
it's
got a
not-
gig.
It ain't
not
gonna be the
the
same.
same. Not
It's
like
not.
I got a
walk
gig
up, start
this
talking to
coming
people.
week
Yeah.
though.
Everybody's like,
Definitely.
whoa.
News alert.
This ain't no
news
club,
alert.
you know.
I
Trust
have
me,
a
I
gig
be out
this
in
week.
these stores in the streets,
Yeah.
man. These people are like going nuts. Today, this lady was trying to grab over my shoulders.
Oh,
Way
What's
too
going on?
close. I don't know. I was
Hey,
in the
yeah,
store.
it's kinda
I was
hard
high as
sometimes.
fuck. I was like, oh, what
Hey,
did I
it's
hear?
kind of hard sometimes.
Hey,
you know?
hey. You want to talk about high as fuck?
He's
Oh, man.
gone,
It
man.
happens, man.
Hey.
You got him.
That's the cue, I guess. You know what?
Yeah.
That's what happens at
Welcome-
DJ Mike's
welcome
after
back.
party.
DJ
all-
Mike
Oh,
and Friends
man.
after party, y'all.
man.
I'm on the after
Every
party.
Thursday
Hey,
night,
let
cut it
'em know,
up
Mike. Let 'em
music,
know,
man.
Mike.
right here.
We got Jay Pope in the house.
Let 'em know.
We got Al Nasty
in
in the
I
house.
just took a nap. I'm just coming back.
You know.
Yeah, and it's
Live in the
definitely been a
flesh.
party, y'all. So we're kind of, I think on this after party, we're doing like a part 1 and a part 2 because we got both y'all on. But it'll be like you guys will be on separate
We'll figure
weeks.
it
We'll
out.
figure it all out. We
Figure it out.
we take it as it comes. You know what I mean? We
But
got you
shit,
both
hey,
here
I want to
tonight. We
thank
got
you
you
guys
both
for
on
coming,
here.
though, man. Both of you guys, man. Real
Real
shit.
Oh,
shit.
man, for sure.
Definitely, man.
Yeah,
I'm just
thanks
grateful
for
for
having
the
us.
Like you
opportunity.
said, you definitely
dope.
want to have J Pope back out when he, you know.
Word.
Yeah.
We'll
we got to
we'll
get it
touch
right.
on more of
We gotta
that.
get it right.
We'll bring out the controller this time,
Gotta get it
man. I don't
right.
know.
Show you
I'm gonna
guys
have that hooked
why.
up with some turntables. We're gonna have some fun, you know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let them know
Have
where
a
to find
setup
you
ready.
once again, Jay.
Yeah. It's cool, man. You could get plugged up on Instagram under J Pope. So it's gonna be spelled _J_P.O.P_ J Pope. Or you could check out all my latest beats under Fisticuts. That's FISTIKUTS. And that's all on Instagram. You could also check me out on Spotify, Tidal, Napster, fuck it, Amazon Music, Google Play,
We'll
YouTube,
send a smoke signal, Jay.
all that shit, man. Just why not, man? Sirens
Why
out.
not?
Look it up.
Napster,
Fisticuts.
bro?
FISTIKUTS.
Right?
Free beats to fuck
Napster.
with. Well, not really free, but you know, it's hey. See, if you got an account, click on that shit. Use it for any tools. You know, if you want to just scratch over it, if you want to rap over it, I don't care. You know, jam over that shit. Do all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Thanks again. Shout out to Mason Tableist. Shout out to DJ Mike. Thank you again for having us over here at the show.
Let them know Al.
Both of you, now. How can
Al
I get
Nasty.
you?
That you can find me
Six
at
Sense Crew.
DJ Al Nasty on Instagram and Twitter. Also, Bay Area House Party. Also, the Bay Area DJ Coalition. And we just gonna keep it like that. Thank you, Mace.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And thank you, Mike.
Thank you, brother.
Oh, yeah,
Thank
also-
both of y'all.
Also, shout out to the Six Sense crew. You can holler at us for mobile DJ services
Yeah,
and
get
photo booth
Steezo out
services.
here, yeah.
Get Steezo out here, man. Check out his mixes too. He's up on Mixcloud.
Oh, he's dope.
You
I
can
see
find
him.
him,
I
you know,
Alright.
or Kid Six if you can catch his beats. I think he has a Bandcamp up too. Yeah, man, we got a whole bunch of stuff coming out, you know, mixes and beats. So yeah, keep in touch with us and stay tuned. Yeah.
Word. Mason
Good, Mike?
Tablist.
You
Mace,
good?
how can they get a hold of you, man?
You know me, Mason Tablist on all platforms. Cut It Up Music and Cut It Up Entertainment now.
Man, Mace is
Coming
out
soon.
here
We got a bunch of
killing
shit
the
coming out. You know where we
motherfucking COVID
Yeah.
game.
We out
Got
here,
it.
baby.
Got this whole thing cracking,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yo, we're looking for DJs. Get
Yes, sir.
at us. You see what we're doing. Come at us. We want different
Come
kinds
at
of
us.
DJs.
Hit us up at cutitup@gmail.com.
Word. You can catch me at DJ Mike _ Southside
Yeah,
Hayward
yeah.
on
DJ
Twitter
Mike
and
After Party,
Instagram.
you know what it is.
DJ Mike on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag DJ Mike and Friends, AND Friends. Cut It Up Music, Thursday nights, 8 p.m. It's the after party, y'all. Big shots out. Thank both of you, Al Nasty, J Pope. Finally did this. You'll see J Pope again.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm
Right
saying?
here.
And,
Should be
you know what I'm
fun.
saying? And, man, everybody be safe.
That's right.
Here we are. Thank y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.